So you just downloaded the most interesting stranger 5-second power pitch. And first, I want to tell you thank you for trusting me with your business. Joseph Crawford here with JW Crawford Management and the Unbound REI family of investors. And right now, I'm going to share with you the 3 keys to being successful using this money magnet. Now, the reason that it's called the most interesting stranger is because it is specifically designed to turn a perfect stranger into an intent private money prospect who's just waiting on pins and needles for the opportunity to invest with you. And key number 1 is practice, practice, practice. Did I mention practice? See, practice in the mirror in the morning, practice in your car, practice with your children, practice with your spouse. Remember, this is the exact pitch that got me in the door of $21 million in real estate transactions. So it is vital that you master this pitch because it can be the most valuable 5 seconds of your life. I don't care if you're a teacher, a firefighter like I was, a police officer, even a broke college student. You are now a deal maker, and that is your profession. So when someone asks you, what do you do? From now until the end of time, your answer needs to be the following. I buy and sell real estate, and I pay the people who fund the purchase and rehab of those properties top dollar. That takes me to key number 2. Be ready for what comes next. Don't get stuck like a deer in the headlights when they actually show interest in what it is you do and they want to hear more. You have to be prepared. Did I mention practice, practice, practice? Practice obsessively. Because most conversations end up going a little something like this. They respond with, really? Well, how does that work? Or, well, what do you do exactly? And then you would say, well, why are you interested? Most of the time, your prospect is going to respond with, maybe, or, well, I don't know, tell me a little bit more. And your response there, with a big smile on your face, should be, well, I pay them so much interest that they brag about it to their friends and family. And then their friends and family want to make those kinds of safe and secure investments too. And what I did here is I'm dropping 2 little carrots that are very important to any investor. And that's the word safe and secure, because the worst nightmare for any investor is to lose all of their money. And 401ks and IRAs that are investing in the stock market are capable of doing just that. They're going to ask you, so you fixed them up or what? And your response is, well, it's pretty straightforward. I usually buy fixer-uppers and resell them to the owner occupants. I do all the work and you get your investment back plus interest at closing. Now, this particular answer is specifically for someone who does fix and flips and they're looking for equity partners or equity investors. These would be short-term loans or private money loans, okay? You could tweak this answer or adjust this answer depending on what it is you do. If you're starting a fund, then it would sound a little bit different. If you invest specifically with commercial properties and you're doing a syndication instead of a fund, then you're going to answer this a little differently. But either way, you want to give them a short, concise answer that tells them just enough to make them ask the next question. And then that next question is going to be, well, how much do you pay them? Or how much would you pay me? And that's usually my favorite ones. How much would you pay me? And then, of course, say, hey, whatever it takes to get you excited about it. What are you making currently on your investments? Or what kind of returns are you getting on your investments now? This ultimately will lead them to asking you the $1 million question. Can you give me more information? Or how can I get involved? And then you're probably going to say, but Joseph, I don't have a deal. What do I do? And that leads me to key number 3. Don't wait. You don't want to wait until you actually have a deal because there are rules around all of this. As a matter of fact, the SEC has rules about soliciting people for money to invest. And the one that's easiest to break and in many ways is the most important is you have to have a pre-existing relationship with the people that are investing with you. And with this conversation, you're actually creating that pre-existing relationship. So if you wait until you have a deal, well, now you have to actually start that entire marketing process and nurturing process, turning strangers into prospects before you can ever pitch them on your deal. And that's precious time that you could be saving by having a ready list of prospects who are waiting for your next deal. So to recap, practice, 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 incessantly practice. Key number 2, be ready for them to say yes, because a lot of the people that you start this conversation with will be interested. It doesn't mean that they're going to become one of your private lenders or one of your investors, but it will put them on the list, and now they are open game for you to actually pitch your deals to. And the last but not least, key number 3, don't wait. Don't wait. Start right now. Build your database of prospective investors. Now, if you want to get a full understanding of how I can help you leverage this simple strategy and more to turn your business into an unbound, unstoppable business that attracts capital like a money magnet, schedule a time on my calendar below and let's map out a plan. Can't wait to talk to you.